My name is Nora and I work for PCRC under the Strengthening Families Initiative as Family Engagement Specialist. Under the Strengthening Families Initiative at PCRC, we have a component which is the Family Engagement Specialist that we have housed at different school sites in San Mateo County. Our Family Engagement Specialist role at the school sites to support staff and families with creating relationships and ultimately relationships that are going to support student achievement.
Mi nombre es Elena Rojas de Barriga. Tengo dos niños en Nesbitt School, Rolando, que es en tercero, y Amy en primer grado. En mi ver, las barreras que enfrentan es el lenguaje, el no poder hablar bien el inglés, también el tiempo, porque hay muchas familias que se la pasan trabajando tanto que llegan a sus casas ya cuando sus niños ya han terminado de cenar, ya nomás para dormir. No se dan un tiempo para ir a las escuelas a preguntar cómo va mi hijo en la escuela, conocer simplemente el conocer quién es su maestro.
Sometimes families aren't really worried about the report card because they're more worried about food. They're more worried about getting a doctor's appointment or a dentist appointment for their child. It's important for myself at the school site to be able to give resources to these families so that they can move past that, and then I can talk to them about, hey, how did your child do this quarter or this semester? And the reality is I'm not going to be able to have that conversation about the report card or their students' academics until this parent is comfortable enough to not have food, the roof over my family's head, or dental doctor needs taken care of. So that's where I feel PCRC is in a very, very special position to strengthen families at school sites in partnership with the school and the parents. A lot of people associate, well, they really need a lot of help, or they really are going to need a lot of resources. And yes, a lot of that is true, but that's not the strength of the work. The strength of the work is that you can come in and really look for those treasures that people don't know are there. A lot of our families come in with skills from their countries that they don't think are valuable anymore. They've stopped doing things the way they used to in their countries, and it takes a while for you to get to know somebody and then realize, like, wait, you were a secretary? So you know how to type. Can you help me type up these notes? And they look at you, but I don't know how to use that computer. I'm like, well, if I sit down with you for, and I teach you how to turn it on and just the basics, do you think you can type these notes up? And they look at you like, yeah. And so you're able to do that, but it takes a while for somebody to share that type of information with you, because for the most part, a lot of these families are just used to those skills not being useful because it's not what they do at work anymore. But those are skills that are so valuable to our school site. I look around and I'm like, I wonder what she can do, and I wonder what she can do, and I wonder what he can do that I don't know. And that's my ultimate goal, to find out what our parents can do and not what they need. Because the need needs to be met, but ultimately it's how do I make them feel powerful, and how do I make them, what can I do to remind them of how powerful they are. I hope that as a family engagement specialist, I'm there and that I'm able to ask you, do you need help? Do you have a question? Do you have a meeting with your teacher? Do you need me to be there to help you interpret? Do you know what you're going to do after the conference? Did you ask, what can I do at home? That you will, my hope is that somebody like myself, as a family engagement specialist, will be there to support you and feel stronger walking in and walking out of that school site.
En mi caso en particular, me da mucha vergüenza acercarme a una persona si no la conozco antes. Y la posición de Nora nos ayudó a estar en contacto con otras personas que hablan nuestro idioma, que nos entendemos, que tenemos las mismas necesidades. Entonces creo que si no estuviera esa posición, no estaría yo ahorita tanto involucrada en la escuela. Ahora me estoy dando la facilidad de aprender más acerca de cómo está trabajando la escuela, qué necesidades tengo yo, qué necesidades veo que tienen mis niños. Asimismo, yo puedo ir a la escuela y preguntar simplemente cómo va.
It's very important that every time that I talk to a parent that I really am able to express that I respect them and every single minute that they do stand by their families and they try. Because I haven't met one parent that isn't trying to be that perfect parent. And even when they come in and ask questions or feel frustrated, I can see they've tried in some ways to resolve their own problems with the tools and the experience that they have. And I think it's part of the reason why I'm able to develop really strong relationships with the families, because they realize that I don't know what it's like to be them, but even then I am trying to provide them a resource, and not because I don't think they know they've tried other things, but because there may be something you haven't tried, and there may be something that may work. And if it doesn't, then I'm still here to help you figure out the next step.